Fairy City.
A long, long time ago, beyond the mountains, above the clouds, and near the rainbow, there existed a beautiful city known as the Fairy City. This city was filled with golden, shining palaces, colorful flowers, crystal clear lakes, and sparkling stars. A sweet fragrance filled the air, and soft, gentle music floated everywhere. Only fairies lived in this city, fairies who were symbols of love, truth, and goodness. In this city lived a tiny fairy named Roshi. Roshi was a little different from the other fairies because she was very curious. She always wanted to learn new things and had a strong desire to see the world closely. While other fairies played in the palaces, Roshi would sit on the clouds, looking down at the earth, wondering how humans lived. Roshi's biggest wish was to one day visit the human world and help people. She often said to her grandmother, "Grandma, can I ever go to Earth?" Her grandmother would smile and reply, "My child, the human world is very difficult, but if your heart is pure, God will help you." These words settled deep in Roshi's heart. One day, sudden chaos spread through the fairy city. The sky's color began to change, the stars grew dim, and the water in the lakes looked cloudy. All the fairies became worried. Soon it was discovered that humans on Earth had cut down trees, polluted rivers, and harmed animals. Because of this, nature's balance was disturbed, and its effects were reaching the fairy city too. The fairy queen called everyone to the palace and said, "We must go to Earth and teach humans about goodness, cleanliness, and love, or our city will be in danger." All the fairies fell silent, because going to Earth was not easy. There were dangers and many trials. At that moment, Roshi gathered her courage and said, "Your Majesty, please allow me to go. I will explain to people that they must take care of their world." The queen looked at Roshi thoughtfully and said, "This journey will not be easy, but your heart is full of truth, so I grant you permission." The queen gave Roshi a glowing locket and said, "This locket will give you strength in every difficulty. Whenever you speak the truth and do good, it will shine." Roshi held the locket close to her heart and set off toward Earth. Soon, Roshi arrived in a small village. The people were poor, water was scarce, and the fields were dry. Children were sick, and the elders were worried. Seeing all this, Roshi felt very sad and knew she had to act quickly. First, Roshi became friends with the village children. She played with them, told them stories, and taught them the importance of cleanliness. She said, "If we keep our surroundings clean, we won't fall sick." The children listened to her, and slowly, the village began to look clean. Then, Roshi spoke to the elders and explained that instead of cutting trees, they should plant more. She planted seeds herself and used her magical powers to water them. Within a few days, green plants began to grow. The villagers were amazed and overjoyed. One day, a severe storm hit the village. Strong winds blew, heavy rain fell, and mud houses began to collapse. The people were terrified. Roshi held her locket and prayed from her heart. The locket began to shine brightly, spreading a protective light over the entire village. Slowly, the storm calmed down and everyone remained safe. Now the villagers knew that Roshi was no ordinary girl. They respected her greatly and followed her advice. Roshi told them, "I am a fairy, and my only purpose is to help you. If you love nature, nature will love you back." As time passed, the village became prosperous. Fields turned green, rivers became clean, and animals returned. People's hearts changed too. They began helping one another and left behind fighting and hatred. After a few months, Roshi started missing the fairy city. She knew her work was complete. She gathered everyone and said, "Now I must return, but promise me that you will always care for goodness, cleanliness, and love." Everyone promised together. Roshi flew toward the sky. Her locket filled with light and showed her the way. When she reached the fairy city, all the fairies welcomed her with joy. The queen hugged her and said, "You have proven that a pure heart can make every world beautiful." The fairy city became brighter than ever because goodness had spread on Earth. Roshi became a hero, but she never became proud. She always said, "The real power lies in love and good deeds." From that day on, the fairy city and the human world were forever connected. Whenever a human did a good deed, a star would shine in the sky, and the fairies would smile with happiness. This story teaches us that, with love and courage, every problem can be solved.